Hi, Sam here from Roberts Geospatial. In my last video I showed you how to import some Spot 7 data manually into a multispectral scene database. Today I'm going to do the same thing with GeoEye1. So here's my GeoEye data. There are two files this time, both TIFF files. The first one is a multi-banded file which has the multispectral data in it, and the second one is a single banded file which has the panchromatic data in it. We have the same kind of problems with these TIFF files. Null values are not defined, so I'm going to go into my raster source editor. I'm going to add a new raster source. I'm going to use that name. Let's put it in there, and we'll just take out the mass. Hit OK. Now I'm going to actually, let me delete that. We should put them in as separate raster sources. So let's go like that. Add that TIFF file into there. Go into advanced, specify the null value, hit OK, clean, all good, prepare using quality. That's going to compute our overview pyramid. It's going to compute our statistics. All good. Let's do the same for the panchromatic. Just copy that file name, put it into there as a new raster source. Drag and drop. Clean it. All good. Specify the null value as 0. Prepare quality, hit go. And now we have some raster sources for our multi-banded data and for our panchromatic data with the null values defined. Let's add it to a new scene database using manual entry. This one I'm going to call GeoEye1. Hit OK. We have the same dialog as before, so we have to enter all these things. We don't have GeoEye1 in our platform list, so I'm going to add that in. Oops, yeah. I'm going to put that in as my description. The bird, we do have GeoEye1 as a bird, so I'll choose that one. We don't have a family, so we'll add in a GeoEye family. Now again, I'm going to go for high quality data, just tier 1. Instrument, we've better put in a new instrument. GeoEye1 TM. Add that. Oops, and I didn't add the platform. You've got to remember to hit the plus. Otherwise it won't be added in. Processing, again similar to collection 1, they're just TIFF files without any overviews. They're not cloud optimized GeoTIFF or anything. Again, product, just going to use something from Landsat. Processing level, sorry, and then product I'm going to choose top of atmosphere again, even though I don't know what that is. Acquisition time, we're looking at 2022 May the 23rd. So 2022, you do need to put in your acquisition time. This is one of the most important bits of metadata. Of course, it'll be used when you create sequences from your scenes, if you do. So there's our time. Okay, so now we have raster sources, so I don't need to browse to the raster sources that I don't need to browse to the TIFF files, so let's add in our multispectral, and here we'll add in our panchromatic. So choose the multispectral file, and we have bands red, green, blue, and alpha. Now, again, as before, ProRaster has guessed what these things are. There's no information in the TIFF file that tells ProRaster what these things are. In fact, it's blue, green, red, and near infrared. So red is in fact blue. So okay, again, we select our field type. I'm going for top of atmosphere, reflectance, digital numbers, because they're not values between 0 and 1, so they're digital numbers, but they're probably reflectance and probably top of atmosphere. So the first band is in fact blue, so let's add that in. That goes into our scene assembly. Next one is green, and that actually is green. Let's add that in. The next one, which it says is blue, is actually red, so let's add that one in. And the alpha band is actually near infrared, so let's add that one in. Now let's go to the panchromatic data. So it changes down here. It's selected the new file that I selected in the list. Band 0, there's only one band. This is panchromatic, which I don't have in the list. Oh, yes, I do. Sorry, it was just brain not working there. There it is, pan. Maybe I should have put panchromatic. Anyway, that goes in too. And now we have our 5 bands all gathered together from our 2 TIFF files in our scene assembly virtual raster. Hit OK. It creates our scene database. Let's render that now. Because we've only got 4 bands, there aren't very many band combinations that you can use for your RGB algorithms. Let's just do natural color first. But we can turn on pan sharpening. Hit OK. So here's our scene. If we zoom in a bit, you can see the effect of pan sharpening on this particular raster dataset. The pan is 4 times higher resolution. So there's without pan and there's with pan. So let's now create again a scene product. I'm going to add that to a new database called GeoEye1. Hit OK. Do our index. As before, we've got quite a few indexes still available to us. So here's our vegetation index. Click on it, and you can see the formula and whatnot. Hit OK. I'll just display that now. Fiddle with the color mapping. I'll use my NDVI color mapping and NDVI color table. The color table and the color mapping are all in the one thing, and there you can see an NDVI visualization from GeoEye1. So thanks for watching.